Yeah, no one's in yet. Wait for someone to pop up and then I'll... Well, someone's here. Just thumbs up. Well, earlier I did a live in Bandera, but I used a new phone mount, but it looks like it's more secure hooked to the window. Hey, real random editor, welcome in. We're on our way to pick up Joanne's daughter at where she works at Fiesta, Texas. Unfortunately,
Maybe bring it up back a little bit more because it's looking more at the sky and in front of us.
okay.
You want me to do it or?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're gonna start fighting the windshield. That's good enough.
Okay.
Say hi, Joanne.
Hi.
Not often. Hello, the Bud Files. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. I know I just watched Troy go live. Here we are fighting San Antonio's rush hour traffic. Hey Troy, welcome in. Yeah, I found out my error with the mount. I should have just hooked it to the windshield. I know I will need to make more adjustments with it. But it seems to be doing okay.
Does that pivot?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you just... Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to bring it. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
That's a lot better right there.
Okay. Barry says, hello, Kevin and Joanne.
Hello.
Barry. Hello, Aries Virgo. It's almost like a parking lot. It's just that much traffic.
See, I live in the medical center area, and if you don't leave the medical center area no later than 4:30, you're stuck in a gridlock.
Hey, Maya, no political stuff here. You're welcome to come in and chat about anything else, but I do not do politics. That's cool. Yeah, mostly what I do, Maya, is it's mostly an outdoor channel. I do hiking, camping, kayaking. But one of our biggest things we do is Native American events. Hello, Rowdy. Rowdy, Foothills, Appalachia. He does some really cool, big gardening stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Trekking with Deb and Mike. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Yeah, it just happened time of day to catch the big time traffic. How many cycles of this light? 3 or 4?
Yeah. There's the IH-10 Nightmare. All the commuters
Yep,
coming from the downtown area on their way back home to like Bernie,
Kerrville,
Kerrville,
Comfort.
some even as far as Fredericksburg.
That's a long drive to go to work from San Antonio. Well, when I did work, I had one employee who drove in from Hondo, which wasn't that bad, and I had another one that she drove in from Uvalde. She was making a 180-mile round trip when she had to work. Yeah, right now we're traveling down Wurzbach Road. We're just kind of getting out of the medical center area.
On the weekday, the medical center area is quite, busy. But on the weekend, it's almost like a ghost town around there.
Oh, yeah. That's about the only way some people could get out right now if someone lets them.
Yeah. I try to be a friendly, driver and let people in and out and so forth. And a lot of times I don't get the same treatment back, but it's how some people are.
Yep. Oh, when I worked at the Leon Creek plant and I had hey Jeff. When I worked at the Leon Creek plant and I would catch people leaving the Toyota plant, those people wouldn't even let you in. I had to pull in front of them. It was the only way.
And look at the Jack in the Box. There's like several police cars surrounding one car.
Yep, and lights are on. So I wonder what's up with that. Hey Chris, Aries World.
Between the Jack in the Box and the Taco Bell, but I think it looks like it's at the Jack in the Box.
Hello, Slack Monkey, the Can Mac Project. Hey Alan, welcome in. Jeff from Calvin, he says hi.
Oh, hi.
No, this would be a good time. We got the powwow coming up Saturday. It's the first one of the San Antonio United Powwow. That'll be our first Native American event.
For the year, right?
Yep. And
Shit.
they usually have one when San Antonio has its big party in April called Fiesta. What in March we plan to go out to Fort Stockton for the Living History Days. We've done it before. It's a really cool event. You want to tell them what you'll be doing at Fort Stockton?
I will be there with the Humano Apache Indian Nation. We'll be out there meeting the public. The Humanos have history in the area of passing through there through several Spanish expeditions that went through there, and we're out there to educate the people, and then have the Humanos go back, back in their one of their homelands. They got several areas.
Yeah, from the Big Bend, southwestern New Mexico.
Southwestern New Mexico, parts of Arizona. They've got the Trans Pecos area, which is between Big Bend all the way up to
Del Rio.
well, the other way. Well, the Trans Pecos, it goes like towards Big Spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
going up towards New Mexico.
Yeah. Towards IH-10, all those little towns in between there, Pecos, Van Horn.
There's also the legend of the Lady in Blue. What's her name? What's Spanish name?
It's Sor Maria de Jesus de Agreda.
It's very interesting because even records they have in Spain where she was at, that she did a biolocation and she visited the Humanos
And other Indian nations, other natives in the areas. And the one that she's most closely connected to, or famously connected to historically, are the Humanos. And there is a documentary based on that our family members and Humano members were, participated in, but they have on record that she bilocated like over 300 and something times, or more than that possibly. And
the individual, the Lady in Blue, Sor Maria de Jesus Agreda. God, I sound like a white guy attempting Spanish badly. Has been beatified by the Vatican. So she's on her way to becoming
a saint.
Being canonized.
And another interesting fact is that her body still lays in state at the convent that she founded way back in the 1600s, around there. And she's incorrupt. Her body still looks the same.
I've seen the pictures of it. She still looks like a young lady.
And she was in her 60s when she passed.
Yeah, it's what they call the uncorruptibles.
Yeah.
Yep, Aries Virgo said it. Wow, uncorrupted. Hello, have fun in nature. Welcome in. I wonder if the Shumla Society is going to be having any events we might try to make it to.
I know that Bill said he was going to let Tom Ashmore know. Now, he's the director of the Texas Archaeological Society, I believe. And he's going to let him.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Marcos Pacheco plans to donate a rifle to the Texas Tribal Buffalo Ranch. So we'll be there. I wonder if they're gonna, the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project, I wonder if they're going to have an open house or anything.
The only thing they have coming up, you know what, they're going to be doing a seminar in March, I think, but downtown San Antonio, and that's just to get more people interested in buffalo, ranching. And but it's going to be, I'm not going to be ranching or anything, so
what was interesting about the ranching, this guy's more with the homesteaders and that. His channel's Gillum Farms. He's out of Oklahoma. And on one of his lives, he was chatting with me, thinking because he's a cattle rancher, but he thought of introducing buffalo to what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of interesting. And also, it turned out that him and his wife Christine are both native, and they're out of some of the groups that are in Oklahoma. There are a lot of native groups from Oklahoma. Yep, between 4 and 7, it's like this through San Antonio, unfortunately. Oh, that's really cool, Alan, that you worked with cattle. Oh, what's interesting, this lady named Lucille, and she does have a YouTube channel and Facebook, the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project. No worries, have fun in nature.
Okay, we gotta go the back way.
Yep. Oh,
We disconnect?
no.
No.
Well, I'm kind of beginning to have my doubts about this mount. See if I reposition. Okay. Hi Valerie, welcome in. Hey Danny. Hey, did I say hi to you, Anthony? Yeah. Oh yeah, what was it before this thing distracted me?
The buffaloes?
Yeah, the buffalo. Okay, you said the seminar. They are having a buffalo harvest. Maybe you want to explain that.
They have a buffalo harvest every year where everybody comes as a Native American community, and all outside people are invited also, and it's by registration depending on how much they can handle, people on the property, where they get together and they actually harvest or take down a buffalo, and then there's a ceremony before, during, and afterwards, and then we all get together afterwards as a community and we start processing the buffalo, and everybody is welcome to put a hand in and have that experience. And what they'll do is they'll go as far, skinning the buffalo, quartering it, and then just start cleaning off the meat, remove the head. And it can be a little gory, and we warn people that we're trigger warning that it is kind of gory looking for those, depending how some people can handle things like that. But they need to understand also too that this is part of our culture, that this is what our ancestors did to survive way back, going back to the pretty much the beginning of time, to the caveman. And so just tell them, have an open mind, and if it's something you can't handle, then just
Walk away.
Yeah, yeah, there's other things to do, other things to do, around there. And then once it gets a little bit cleaner as to what they're doing, then people are okay with that.
Yeah, then it becomes meat processing.
And then in the meantime, while they're doing that, once the ribs come out, they'll throw the ribs on the grill, and oh my goodness, if you've never had a buffalo rib.
Oh, over mesquite wood too.
Mhm. And then as they processing the buffalo meat, they're vacuum packing it and so forth. And once they get everything done, they put it all in one pile, and everybody gets in line, and they distribute the meat amongst the and you get a piece of buffalo meat to take home. I still got that buffalo roast in the freezer for us.
We're going into the sun. That really can't be helped. Hey, Dennis. Dennis had a really funny joke. It was where they asked the old tribal chief, "What's your wife's name?" And he said, "3 horses." And they said, "Well, how did she come up with that name?" "Nag, nag, nag."
Ah.
Also, the buffalo harvest this year is just going to be Native women there.
Right, they decided to make it a special event just for women this year, and that way they, for women to gather their strengths together. So it'll be the women doing it.
You're not making it this year.
If I can find a way to go for one day, that last day or something, maybe. But but to stay away, it'd be a little bit rough, a little bit difficult.
Valerie says girl power.
Yeah, yeah. And
I tell you what, the lady that runs that ranch, I would not tangle with her. She is tough. Oh, she's super sweet, but she's super tough.
And in fact, the ranches, we've got 2 ranches. I'm on the board of directors for the Texas Travel Buffalo Project also. And we have 2 ranches. We have one in Floresville, Texas, and one in Walder. And actually, it's women run. Women run the ranches. There's been a change in crew. And so we still have another director coming in and some more ranch hands coming in. So we're going through some changes. We're expanding and offering more services and so forth. Shit.
Oh, let's just go up. You're not going to get it right.
This is right lane, must turn right. I need to get to the other lane.
Oh, okay.
You see, you people are assholes around here. They won't let you in. Come on, please. Thank you.
Like it would hurt this.
Like it would hurt them to kind of slow down a bit. I had to really get aggressive and stick my hand down and point like I want to get there.
Well, it would have been funny if we caught up with that one guy and when the lane ended and not let them in. Oh well. That's with traffic like this can be a bit frustrating.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody welcome in. One, Sue. Yep. I like how Dennis said it. Humano on the board.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Because Lucille herself, she's Lipan Apache.
And they were well-known buffalo hunters, and the Humanos were buffalo hunters. And in fact, back then, they would gather and help each other out and hunt.
I don't know if we're gonna, if we get a chance over one of these weekends, I'd like to go back out to Seminole Canyon
Yeah.
and take the Fate Bell shelter tour.
Mm-hmm.
There's pictographs there, and they date back to about 4,000 years ago. And there's other Lower Pecos River rock art that goes back about 10,000 years. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. You know what? We're speaking about the buffalo, Todd, and I remember when you did the ribeyes, and in fact, Todd had ordered the ribeyes from the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project. He did an excellent video on that. Oh, it's stacked up ahead.
Yeah, it only lasts for a little bit. I should have waited to go. Well, I'm not blocking, so.
Okay, you got room.
Yeah, but up there. Up there. If I got room to go move up, okay. Because then it'll have a red light and it'll stack up back here on the cross street.
Also today, one of my videos dropped. I did another neighborhood walk and hike. I did one of the San Antonio City parks, Culebra Creek Park. It's actually quite nice. And before I started doing this, I hadn't really checked out the San Antonio area parks, and a lot of them are quite nice. Of course, I got Government Canyon that's not that far away, and there's some other trails I want to do.
Another park that would be really cool and interesting to go to would be like Woodlawn Lake. That park dates back to like the 30s or before.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Art Deco area and.
Or the almost Basin Park too.
Well, the dam. You drive across the dam.
Yeah. In the early 1900s, San Antonio had a severe flood, and I actually had some great uncles that were downtown when that flood happened, but they happened to be at buildings that were 2-story, and they had to wait days before the water came down. And that was part of the construction of
that led to the Riverwalk. I mean
the Riverwalk, the Almost Basin Dam, and a little known fact, I used to work out there when I'd head out to do stuff at Mitchell Lake. The actual dam was, part of that was flood debris from way back then. We on occasion we'd find stuff that would be from the, you know, the 1890s or the early 1900s. Yeah, we could make a lot of damn jokes. You know, that reminded me, I got called one time, and it was about getting the key to Mitchell Lake, and for to open up to the dam. And someone called me, hey, could we get the key for the Mitchell Lake Dam? I said, okay, I'll bring you the damn key. I almost got in trouble with that. Yeah, Jeff, if you're still in here, that'd be one of the HR things they would hear about me. Yeah, it's a fun thing, when Dennis does his videos, every so often I throw a joke of some sort in there. He does it to me too. Oh, that day I met you when you were at the rehab, Dennis, I actually just came from the Mitchell Lake wetlands then. Yeah, that was a good day. And one of these days I need to make it down to Rockport. Been a while. Of course, other native events, they'll be later in the year. We have the Sacred Springs powwow in September, and if they have the Corpus Christi powwow again, we'll head out there then. Something weird's going on with my focus. It's just going in and out.
It might have been when I hit these bumps, it might have done that.
Yeah.
They have these speed bumps spread out along here, kind of slow people down.
Caught it that time.
Did I adjust it? It's all wonky.
That's fine.
Or lower it, but this is catching the sky. But okay.
We're headed to pick up Joanne's daughter at where she works at. Just right now, we kind of caught rush hour traffic.
I'm gonna try something over here. Shit. So I don't have to go through all that. I think the side up here, it's open.
Oh, okay.
Up ahead, they're gonna see the Carvana booth where they have all the cars stacked.
Oh yeah, where they had.
And then there's the
Yeah,
baseball fields where they go in and shoot a bat, the field right there, the net.
yeah, also straight ahead, there's a lot of concrete processing here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear about it as a industry in San Antonio, but
There's several quarries.
there's several because this area is really in the Texas Hill Country,
A lot of limestone.
and they need the limestone. Of course, they heat it up and they make slate, which is, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I do think it makes a couple things. Calcium carbonate, which is lime. Hey, what's up, Gary? YouTube police. Well, makes the lime, and also I believe they make calcium hydroxide. You don't think of lime as being that harsh, but in its pure form, it could be kind of nasty. It's very alkaline. And that's what's used in the concrete and cement making. It's the reactive ingredient. And once it reacts and hardens, y'all know the drill then. Yeah, need to watch what we're doing at YouTube police. He actually is law enforcement.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're welcome. Have fun in nature. There we go.
Now, hopefully this one will turn.
Hopefully we'll get some
Okay.
open field running here. Okay, that's right there, the baseball net. And well, sun can't be we might be glaring out, but there's a Carvana, and it's set up like a bunch of cars in a tower.
If they can see up in the distance, this is a flyover. We've been going through a major construction here of installing all of these flyovers, and there's like 5 or 6 flyovers here. Looks like a damn roller coaster.
Yeah. I expect him to put a loop in it at some point.
Oh, is that a church, or was it a church?
I'm not sure. Now we're seeing the sun and
Yeah.
hello, Flo. Yeah, I ought to go with Flo. Yeah, I just checked out we both checked out your recent video of the mausoleums and the cemeteries where your relatives were at. That was a cool video.
Can I go there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit. Should I have gone there? Damn it. I wasn't aware. I didn't know where I was.
Yeah, I know this construction. I don't know that at this area that well. Unfortunately, we're driving right into the sun.
Shit. I should have turned over there, but I didn't know. I don't know how that's set up to go. And we're not that far off.
And this,
No, there's just
1604. Okay.
You know, this highway here, 1604, years ago, the 80s, it was known as it used to be known as the Death Loop. It was on the boonies, on the outskirts of San Antonio, and it was known as the Death Loop because there was so many accidents and deaths that happened on here. It was 2 lanes. It was 2 lanes, and the cars were always jumping the median. They would always jump over somehow and hit head on in the next lane over and kill people. Come on, where is this going?
Okay, got locked in here.
Okay. And then so over time they started widening it out, and it's going to be forever at this construction. It went from 2 lanes and 2 lanes on each side, and it's continuously construction. And now they part of the flyovers. The flyover goes straight onto a 1604, and you go a good distance. And I had got on it the other day, not purposely because the traffic was directed that way, so I had no choice but to take that flyover. And everybody's here like, oh, those flyovers are a nightmare. They're so scary. You feel like you're gonna fly off the edge. And at least this one I got on wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
It was cool on the flyovers at night. You can actually see the skyline of San Antonio and see all the lights. Well, it's my phone is about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. I do appreciate y'all coming in. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Anything you want to say?
It's too bad the phone's dying. I wanted to go to see the Six Flags because Six Flags was actually created out of an old quarry.
Okay, let's see if the phone holds on till then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Oh, I'll wait just a little bit.
Can they see the roller coaster from here? Can they see the
I can see the roller coasters.
on the screen?
Oh, just barely.
If you take it off of there and aim it.
Yeah. Now, when you turn here, because you're turning here, right?
Not here.
Oh.
A little bit further up.
Oh, when you make the turn, oh yeah, it's a light. When you make the turn, they'll come into view.
And when they were constructing the park,
Go for it.
it was known as come on. When they started, breaking it down, and they got as much as they could out of it, the quarry. So they used that to create the park, and they realized that it was so badly infested with rattlesnakes that there was still years later they were still trying to clear the dens out, and still every now and then they still find them there. And in fact, they decided, when they were thinking the ideas of the roller coaster, what to call it, and they came up with the Rattler. So the roller coaster there is known as the Rattler, and it was supposed to be like one of the most roughest, highest roller coasters around.